Okay, here comes today's stock market update. Today was a really strange day. It started off really bad. Was probably down. I don't even know how far down I was in the morning. Maybe like $2,500 or $2,000 or something like that. Then by like after half an hour, I was up $500. I became positive $500 in profits, and then kind of crashed again, went back down to like minus 1,000 or something, and then all of a sudden we had a turnaround reversal, and we went up to well, actually the reversal didn't happen yet. Before the reversal, we kind of just slowly climbed back up to just like zero profits, zero gain, zero loss, just even. Then it kind of was steady a little bit, and then shot up to made like $1,500 profits, and then that lasted for like an hour, and then somewhere along the lines, within a couple minutes, it went back down to a sorry, some guy's trying to come in. So we went from like a $1,500 profit range to a minus $1,000 again, and then we went back up to minus $200 in loss, and then we went back up to like $1,500, and then back down finally at the end to just plus $600. And this was just a big headache of a day. I would just have preferred a more regular day where the gains or losses of the day are kind of like more consistent. Usually in the morning, maybe up $1,000, and then by the end of the day, I'm up 500. Some sort of more steady trend. But the last week of the stock market last 2 weeks of the stock market has just been, this happens. It's just part of it. But it's just been really shaky and up and down, and I guess that's what the stock market usually looks like. It's up and down like a sinusoid, just a perfect sinusoid. Zero profits, just got nowhere. So yeah, that's today's update. That's just what the stock market looked like. Tell me if you guys want me to enter in graphs, so I can just like give you a day-to-day graph of what it really looked like. Yeah, the most interesting thing today, most interesting update: Amazon down $15 or down $11. It was down 15 at some point, down $11 today. Still up like $60 on my position, so that's good. But a stock of that price, $10, $11, isn't that big of a deal. It gets worrisome if it happens a couple days in a row, of course. But just one day, it's a little bit of a shakeout. It's not too worrisome. I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for at least a 20% gain. I'm in it till it hits $1,000. Can you believe that? I've said that before. Let's see if it gets there. These videos will hold me accountable. The second most interesting thing to happen today was there's a company called Walker & Dunlop. They are a thrifts and mortgage company, and they in the morning were down 8%. And 8% on a price. Imagine 8% of like Amazon would be something like $70 down, right? That's like my whole position that I'm up right now. I'm up like $60. Imagine it was just down $60 today. Anyway, in the morning, Walker & Dunlop was down that 8%, and I was gonna sell it. It was looking like I held it a little too long. I'm up like 40 something percent on that position. So, taking an 8% loss is like, it's okay. You're still up 30 something percent. But I was gonna sell it, and I don't know, I didn't. way back up and made a 30-cent gain today, 1% gain. So that was shocking. That was kind of unsettling. That's just how stocks are, though. You know, very unpredictable from day-to-day events. But long term, I still think that stock is going up. So I did sell it though when it went back up. When it went back up to the 41 whatever. So I didn't actually take the 8% loss. It went down, went back up, then I sold it. So I didn't take that 8% loss. I still made my gain on it, complete gain on it, which was good. But I think long term that company is a buy. That is a buy company right now. Still looking good to me, since it came back today. If it didn't come back, it would just be a sell. You know, when a stock comes back like that, it shows there's a lot of demand for it. So, or does it? Nobody knows anything about the stock market. It's so confusing. Anyway, so yeah, those are the two most interesting things to happen today in the stock market. Facebook was also down with Amazon. They kind of look like they're moving together a little bit right now. Most companies were up, I think, by the end of the day. Let me see. Taking a little peek here, yeah. New addition to my stock list, ESNT. It's a thrift and mortgage company, just like Walker and Dunlop. However, they are positioned in a spot for either a breakdown or a meltdown or a breakout. So that's on my list, though. I think they're going for a breakout. They have some solid growth, solid numbers, really high relative strength, relative price strength. So that's the company I'm looking for. It's a company I would buy today. I did buy it today, and so yeah. Unfortunately, there's of course a cash limitation when you don't have cash on buying stock. So I couldn't buy many shares of it, you know, because it's expensive. Actually, it wasn't. It's $36 a share, so whatever's. Also, I just want to put a side note in here. Companies that are expensive, like Amazon and whatnot, those companies are solid buys. They can still be solid buys. Just because they are expensive doesn't mean you shouldn't invest your money in them. If you're new to stocks and you only have $1,000 and you want to buy a lot of shares, well, you know, you're not really too much more likely to do well in a stock just because you have more shares of it. You're really looking for percentage gains, right? So if you buy Amazon at $850 and you buy one share and it goes up to $920, you know, you made yourself $70, right? Which is a 8% gain or 7% gain. Whereas if you buy with your $1,000, say 100 shares of a $10 stock, you're like, oh, if it goes up $1 or 70 cents, I make that same profit. But going up 70 cents for those stocks is hard. It is about percentages. Of course, you'll see it. It will happen. You'll see stocks that are $1 go to $5, and that's a 500% gain, right? You know, if you had 1,000 shares at $1, it's worth $5,000. That's wow. But you know, those are rare. When I maybe start introducing my science and rules more, you'll see it's pretty easy to identify when to buy a stock if it's a quality stock. You know, like Amazon, I saw it, I was like this, oh, I need to buy this. It's at $850. I need to buy it right now because it's gonna break out. Of course, I know right now it's looking like the breakout's working. I could be wrong, you know, it could reverse, it could be whatever, but that's what it looks like to me, like it was a successful breakout and it's going for broke. So peace. I think I went too long. I rambled a lot. Tell me if you like rambling or if you want me to cut them shorter. Just let me know. Subscribe. Peace out.